I made it back to Germany just in time for Christmas markets because it's the best time of the year, right? And I wanted to show you some of the best Christmas markets in Germany because that's where I'm from and I love it. And if you are going on a Christmas market break, this is where you should go. So follow along. At Dnr Christmas Market. Jena is right in the middle of Germany in a little state called Thuringia, and you should totally visit. It has a gorgeous medieval little town square, and there's a church and there's old houses, and it's just super cute. So let me show you around. One major Christmas tradition in Germany is to get a live Christmas tree for your living room, and you can get them on German Christmas markets. So let's check out one in Jena, right? We found our perfect Christmas tree and it's already wrapped and it will be home delivered. How easy is that? One of my absolute favorite dishes in my home state is German dumplings with beef roulade and red cabbage, and you can get it on Christmas markets but just in my state. So what are you waiting for? Yum! Oh, you want to see how it looks at night? Okay. Guess where I am? In Dresden, in the east of Germany, and this is one of the most beautiful cities which you can visit in Germany, I think. So I'm going to show you around the best Christmas markets in the daytime, and also where you can tick off amazing sites. Two things for one? Hell yeah! This grand palace was built by August Strong because he loved a party. He put palaces all over the region because he just liked to rock up and have like a really nice, gorgeous and super decadent home and throw wild parties. For instance, because he had so much money or he didn't really care about spending it, he put orange trees all over the place. You can still see this is where the oranges stood, carried by magical creatures. So just pan. And they were worth millions back in the day. He had to transport them all the way from Italy. They were super exotic and blew people's minds because this area, he made sure it was publicly accessible during the day so the poor folk could look into it and see how amazing he was. He was not a humble person. It's now lunchtime and this Christmas market is open. It's called the Romantic Christmas Market at the Dresden Palace. This one is pretty compact. You can get a few snacks, a typical fare like Stollen, and some Christmas goodies like souvenirs and decorations. But the main one is over there. Let's go. If you can't get enough of Stollen, which is like a Christmas bread full of raisins and very sweet. I'm not a particular fan, but a lot of people are. There's even a shop on the way to the Frauenkirche, women's church. So yeah, I'm standing at a Christmas market and this is where it ends. And the next one begins. Ha! You think it's over? No, there's so many places with the best Christmas markets in Germany, and they're all here in Dresden. Not all of them, some of them. Let's check them out. I wish you could smell. This is so amazing. I love the smells of Christmas markets in Germany. So I don't drink alcohol, so I can't drink the mulled wine. But I can drink chocolate, cocoa, and there's some special ones because Saxony has amazing chocolate, and I'm gonna get one. Okay. This particular Christmas market is called Weihnachtsmarkt an der Frauenkirche, which means Christmas market at the women's church because it's right at the foot of the women's church. And you should go through that gate too because then you go close to the river. This is the river, and over there is New City, Neustadt. And there's another Christmas market which you can see by the Ferris wheel. It's at Augustus Market, and yeah, you should check it out. I am way too cold to do that today. Maybe next year. If you see those wheels of nougat, oh my god. Oh my god. So amazing. A must buy when you're in the area is to buy incense from the Ore Mountains. It's black, you can't smell it if it's a real one. And then you just light it up on some cute little things. You can choose between ovens and like figurines, whatever. And then they light the incense and make a Christmas smell for your home. And it's unlike typical incense which you use. It's just for Christmas. It's good. Other classical gifts involve wooden hangers for your Christmas tree, mugs with mulled wine, there's cheeses, there's meats, there's lights, there's toys, all kinds of things. Typical Christmas market fare in Germany. And while you're here, don't forget to go to that little alley with the mural in the back. It is really huge, and it's basically a history lesson with a lot of like secret little puns if you know how to read them. It shows girls and kings and their downfalls, how they died, and what their ailments were. Do you see that horse which is currently like jumping up and being afraid, and there is a little thistle below? Usually they're like pretty roses and whatever, but this one has a thistle and the horse is scared, which refers to the fact that this king was killed. Right behind the mural, in the stable courtyard, you can find a medieval Christmas market in Dresden. So let's go inside, right? And if you're keen, you can also eat wheat bread. That's right, wheat. If you've already had your fair share of mulled wine, glühwein, then try punch, which is just a similar brewed and very spice heavy kind of beverage that is really hot and really warming, and you should try it. There's all kinds of different flavors like nougat, hazelnut, berries, oranges, whatever. Try them all. And right as you exit the market, you can see the old Catholic church, and there's a bridge over to the new city, and then we're going back. And the biggest Christmas market in Dresden is the Striezelmarkt, which basically is a different word for Stollen, Striezel, because it's a local thing. And it is insanely pretty. How adorable is this? There's a Christmas letter post office right here at the market. East is one of the prettiest Christmas markets in Europe. I don't know, maybe you know, have you been to a lot? Drop me a comment, I'd love to talk about it. But this one is definitely an amazing Christmas market in Germany. One of the prettiest in Germany, I'm sure. I absolutely adore all the art detail on the little huts everywhere. Wooden huts decorated with little figurines, with moving parts, and all like thematic to whatever they're selling. Isn't it amazing? think it's time to move on to the next city and the next Christmas markets in Germany. But before I do that, note that there is a blog post about the best markets in Thuringia. Check it out. Check out the blog, like and subscribe. And let's move on to the next city, which will be... I'm in Gotha. How do you pronounce it in English? The German word is Gotha. Anyway, this is the palace. You can go inside. There's a museum and all. And the Christmas market is just down there. Let's check it out. It looks very tiny. So there's a creative market, which means handicrafted, handmade DIY stuff, but it's closed. I don't know why, because it's 2 p.m. Maybe it's closed for good, because a lot of German Christmas markets are only open for a short amount of time, not always until Christmas. Very few are actually open after Christmas, so you always have to double check the opening times and times during the day as well. Behind the town hall, which is a red building in the middle of the city, is a little Christmas market in Gotha. People who are eating Thuringian sausage, which is a must when you come to my state, Thuringia, which is basically a very nicely spiced firm sausage that is grilled fresh for you on the barbecue, and you usually eat it on the road in a little tiny barbecue hut. So don't go to a restaurant, that's not the proper thing. And if you want to order it in the native tongue, you have to say Thüringer Bratwurst. Good job. Alright, I've stepped now onto the Christmas market. There is a little pyramid, there is a Schwebbogen, which is a arch of candles made in the Ore Mountains, and a lot of food you can eat. So this is not for souvenir shopping, this is more for eating on the way to the next Christmas market, which is Erfurt Christmas Market. Look at this. Actually, the city of Erfurt, which is the state capital of Thuringia in Germany, has 17 sites in 2018 with all the different Christmas markets. Some are really small, others are big, like the one on the Cathedral Square. And you can tell why it's called like that, because of the big cathedral up there. So let's check it out. The main Christmas market in Erfurt is one of the most beautiful Christmas markets in Germany, and I mean, it's not hard to tell why. In total, there are over 200 wooden huts with all kinds of food, souvenirs, handicraft items on sale, and you can go through all different kinds of streets in the middle of the city to see them, to taste all the things, and then get them as souvenirs. So I'm going to show you a few of them. I'm still hungry, so I'm just going to get a chocolate covered apple and some burnt almonds, because that's what you do. Besides the fabulous tree, which is usually fabulous, there is the 12-meter high pyramid from the Ore Mountains, and it's been here since 2005 and shows some of the most amazing people who've graced Erfurt, such as Martin Luther or Till Eulenspiegel, who's a famous literary character, and also the bell, which you can see in the cathedral. It's called Gloriosa. And if you had enough of the main marketplace, then you just traverse the cathedral and go down to the cathedral garden, which has the medieval Christmas market in Erfurt. And it's much more traditional fare, much more original, authentic. Not nearly as big, but still pretty. There's another Christmas market in Erfurt in front of the old town hall. So make your way to here, and then the next Christmas market, I promise to you, is absolutely fantastic. The Emergence Bridge Christmas Market, also known as Markt. you can find right here, just a little walk from the town hall, and it's one of the most iconic places to go in Erfurt if you want to see Erfurt sights. This is absolutely great any time of the year. Also, there's lots of food, lots of artsy crafty things, because a lot of artists are living on the bridge. They have to be publicly approved by the town, so not anyone can go and live there. It's really quite, well, select and special and exclusive. And there's also a hotel if you want to get a feel of how it feels like to live on a bridge. I think now you can see why this may be the most beautiful Christmas market in Germany, maybe even the most beautiful Christmas market in Europe. I'd love to hear your comments and thoughts in the comments below. At the end of the bridge you can find another Christmas market. It's called Market because that is the symbol of the city, the Puffbohne, which basically means it's a kind of bean that is grown locally here, and it makes a kind of puffing noise when you open it. And another Christmas market in Erfurt is just next to the bridge. Here's the bridge. And here on the shore is another tiny Christmas market. So you can see there's so many everywhere, each corner, each street basically. And the final Christmas market I'm going to show you this time is Chemnitz Christmas Market in the east of Germany, in Saxony. Chemnitz is quite a big city and it has also various pockets of Christmas markets. So I'm going to show you around, and don't forget to like before you move on, and let's go! Christmas market at the Jacobi Church is much more authentic, much more rustic than the other Christmas markets you've seen, as there are more wooden huts, less tinsel and decorations, but it's pretty cool. And there's even a swing right there for kids. I wish it was for adults. And this was Chemnitz Christmas Market. I hope you liked my favorite Christmas markets in Germany, and I hope you stick around for more videos. Subscribe, like this video, and let me know in the comments if you've seen any German Christmas market before, how you liked it, if you've got recommendations or feedback. Share it, and I hope you have a fabulous Christmas time or happy holidays or whatever you celebrate. Just enjoy, and I hope to see you around. Stay travel-tastic, and bye!
The first Noel, the angel did say.